Meeting to order.
Second.
Oh, no,
Don't have second.
Dave Stoltz, Ken Dowell, Joe Stone, and Steve Wilhelm,
We are here.
and my cameraman.
All right, good deal. Well, hey, you know, drill, pass that down,
Oh,
get
no,
it
it's
up
my
there.
first time explaining it all to me.
I think we got that.
Been
Yeah.
for you?
We're on for this one.
Okay.
It was for some stretch.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Anybody need pens?
I loved today. Loved it.
You got pens?
I think I do. It should be
Thank
like
you.
red or green. Just for you. 'Cause I know you like everything red and black.
Festive. Christmas.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there that meeting. I really shouldn't be signing this.
Well, no, you can read the notes. You can approve the notes. Yeah, and I'll get these passed.
The Capital Second Amendment plan. I like that.
Something I have to like it. I wrote your right one. You're gonna love it.
Here's yours from last time in March. And your first
I'm
part, second.
afraid this is going to spill all over.
Apparently.
That's too much to read.
It's really not that bad. Just glance over it quick, you know what it is. You've learned to understand Stephen's Hebrew when he writes.
Well, you read. What am I writing?
I went with Hebrew because of the Bible and stuff. Come
That's
on.
yeah.
I'm Greek. We're not Greek Orthodox here, so I didn't want to go that way.
Yeah, if you can read it. I'm not the neatest writer.
It's okay.
A lot neater than me.
So. Ooh, yeah. Things going good with Asbury.
Yeah, seems to be pretty easy.
How many hours you put in it?
I get close to 8 a day.
Okay.
So,
Oh, almost full time then, huh?
well, I'm full time now.
Oh, you
I went full time.
Oh, you did.
Big book.
Yeah,
Okay. Gave up for
Yeah, I
time.
thought this was just gonna be part-time.
it is. It was for a year. I did it to be nice. I hope my wife watches this. I did it to be nice so she could quit and she could watch the baby. Well, she's been fighting me on it. This was in May. What is it now? July?
July.
Still fighting me on it. Kept yelling at me. It's not fair. You're retired. You shouldn't have to go back to work. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing it for you. It's not that we have to. I'm doing it for you.
Yes.
With my pension, what we make at
Yeah.
Asbury, you don't need to work.
Yeah.
And she's just like, no. Whatever. So,
Well, it's easy work, they say.
yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Not digging holes and climbing down in the
no,
hole.
not at all. Don't have to fix water main breaks anymore.
Thank you.
I can handle that.
Yeah, especially in the dead of winter.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got one this December. I pulled out of my house, went down to Michigan, and they were jackhammering the frost, and I just eat. Kept on. A couple of them give me some hand gestures. I think they can use their imagination what those are.
Well,
It's
they shouldn't have done that.
no, they shouldn't
Quit your
have,
time, man.
but they laughed. They just did it to me because I was laughing.
I know. But, but you tell me.
Poor little Doug was pulling his hair out. What little hair he has left, but he was pulling it out. It took a lot longer than it should have. They'll get better.
Do you have 30 years in with the family?
32.
32. Cool, dude.
32.
Nice.
Yep. Can't argue with it.
Okay, let's pull this out.
Steve, man, he makes a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, putting in for a raise this year, we'll talk about that.
Again? Jeez, we just gave you one last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How good?
Well, especially if we're going to have to take over Green.
Well, that's if
Yeah, we start this merger.
I don't know.
Yeah.
According
Does
to
that mean our wages will double?
Yeah.
Well, that means that we're gonna have to take somebody's gonna have to get off here. I vote me and let Green on. Cause if we take both of them, we gotta have a representative from Green. So I'll bite the bullet.
Only when it first goes, and then it becomes one township, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Just for the
I
initial.
was gonna say, they,
Correct, and then it just goes on the
it
election.
sounds like everybody's on their board once.
The only one that wants on there is Jacob Becker.
Oh,
He's the only one.
oh, I thought he wanted off too.
No, we talked to Jacob last fire territory meeting, and he was,
But he's not running, because I heard nobody's running.
well, he was running, but he didn't get in on time,
Oh.
or something's messed up, so now he's gotta go through the whole thing,
Gee,
through a caucus and everything, which is, it's just formality, because there's nobody else to run against him, so he has to go through the formality of a caucus, sign the papers,
Yeah.
get certified, appear hereby, and all that stuff, and then he gets on the ballot.
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, because I
And
know.
what's her name, the old clerk treasurer who said he wasn't doing it anymore, she's back until we merge.
Okay. Yeah. Marie.
Fishburne, Marie, thank you.
Yep.
She's back,
Yeah.
according to Jacob, until
Yeah. So see.
we merge.
Yeah, and I need to talk with her to make sure that they are doing the budget for 27. They need to
You
do that.
better get on it,
So they gotta have a budget going for next year.
because I see, every time I see her is Walmart at the pharmacy
Yeah.
working, so that's the only time
Yeah,
I see her all the time, so.
And she's still trustee this year, so I'm sure they're gonna submit a budget, but they need. That's something. But we'll get to that discussion in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
We jumped the gun a little bit.
all right, motion on the minutes.
I'll make a motion for the minute.
second,
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
aye.
Aye. Nay?
Aye.
No? Okay. 3.
Okay, but I don't vote, so.
Oh, I was trying to get you in there.
Hang on a second.
We're not relax, guys, relax.
Okay, yes.
Circle it, so you know where.
All right, we're good on that. So yeah, move to
Okay,
second
now you-
quarter financial report.
Yep. Okay, what do you got, Ken?
Why are we? I know I need glasses and the small print, but really $2,040 for an Indiana labor law poster service? What?
No.
Those are batteries.
That's the Hoffman Brothers Auto Parts.
Indiana. Oh, yeah, I'm on the-
One up.
Okay.
Indiana Labor was the one down.
Oh, wait. What,
So-
what were the labor? What were the auto parts for?
Those were for batteries for the sirens.
Oh,
Gotcha. I remember talking
We
about
talked about that last week.
There you go.
Yes, I remember that.
there you
Yeah, and they our guys did it. Fire department, they saved a lot of money instead of having American Signal come down and do it. The guy that came down and maintenance them, he said, I can do it, but you're gonna pay way more. You
Yeah.
guys can just do it yourself. So
Yeah.
they did. It takes 24 batteries, and we got a good deal.
Yeah, I remember that.
Real good deal on the batteries.
Yeah.
For 24 batteries, 2040, whatever that comes out.
Yeah. that's
2040.
That's pretty good. They're expensive.
Yeah, these are the
That's good price.
deep cycle batteries. So
Big old marine batteries. Huh?
2040 divided by 24 was $85 a piece.
Yeah, I told you I need glasses. That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, so they give us good pricing.
Yeah, God bless.
So yeah, the labor law poster did an update on those because I hadn't done one in like 5 years. So,
We didn't have to spend any money on that.
but that was not this year. That was last year.
Yeah.
I got that.
Who's Harris? Andrew Harris. We're paying this guy?
We are.
I didn't know your last name, sorry. I only knew your first name, Andrew.
Is he making too much?
$60 every time he comes here.
Oh my goodness.
Every meeting, he gets paid $60.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I can't do that stuff. It's just. Yeah.
So what do we pay American Signal for then?
To do all the maintenance, come on, maintenance. They did. Gotta go back to
You know, I mean, so they did maintenance on the sirens itself, not the batteries.
correct.
Okay.
They made us all 6 for them to come and go through them all.
Okay.
And I had an update last meeting to say here that. Yeah, like I said, I got $85 a battery. It was
Yep.
But,
You're good.
yeah, the 3355. Last year it was over 4,000 because they had to change out the communication batteries last year. So it was 3355 this year just to come down and service them.
Okay.
And he takes a full day to go through.
Not bad. What is your 6 hours, right? 6. I can't remember.
Yep.
Right?
It's like a lot of people are out of their ability to get in Walnut Township. Just spent some money, huh?
Yeah.
Slow down a little bit. Let's see here.
And we still paid 3,000 out.
Yeah, but look at the, what is it, January? It wasn't like $6 grand?
Yeah.
Get it right at the beginning of the year.
We were down 24 claims from last year. We're above the average, but still 24 under last year. Second quarter, more in line with the average. 26, average is 22. Last year was 23, second quarter, so bumped up a tick. But, yeah, that's slowed down.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. As far as the payouts go, average, we're quite a bit above average. There's 13.6. We had about that in the first quarter, too. But last year was around 25, so we are under where we paid out last year in the first 2 quarters. It was around 25,500. 22,000.
I have no questions.
Now we got overall 56% of the estimated revenue have come in. So it's coming in, everything's coming in on what it's projected to. So it should be about 50% by the end of June. So that is looking pretty good.
Need a motion?
Any motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the monthly report of investments and cash balances.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. What do you, we'll pass these things out here.
Okay. That's the whole worst part of the
Look at checks.
Sure. You're gonna make me.
Disbursements. Receivables, there's all those down there. And I just got the second quarter in there for you. I pulled all the other ones out.
So this is all second quarter?
Second quarter.
Very nice.
Yeah, make it simple.
It does make it. It's kind of hard. This stuff's too high. What's that for? It's assistance.
Oh, yeah.
I know what it's for. Oh, Amy Powell, I know what that's for. Ripped. Wait. Hold on. How come her checks say Steven on it instead of Stephanie? You're pocketing that money, aren't you?
There is an M on there.
Oh, my bad. Man, Marshall County RMC 368.95. They're gonna cut that down.
It ain't coming down.
They changed their minds on it again.
Well, it did come down a little bit from where it was, but not a whole lot. Not from what, and I went and talked to them about it, and I said, well, that facility charge doesn't go away.
Yeah.
So, the guy's name was that, was there a Ken? Yeah, I don't know, not Ken, what was that guy? Let me work with, I forget his name now. Anyway.
Coos Lake Reynolds.
They did streamline their billing process. Instead of getting 5 separate bills, I get one now.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
It makes it easy for you.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a pool.
So they have made some improvements.
410.
Lot.
That's exactly what that is, lot rent. That's not the house payment, that's lot rent.
It's not.
So you give a $400 house payment, because it's a trailer, then you give $400 a month lot rent,
Which doesn't go away.
never goes away.
What do we pay? Just $10 to the county for a property tax thing. What's
I
that?
think it's the ditch over by Bethel Cemetery. I think.
Oh, it's a ditch tax.
I think. Yeah. So
$10?
I think it's what it
That
is.
makes-
For the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious, 'cause I was thinking, why?
County's gotta get there.
I just didn't see where it said ditch tax.
Yeah.
I used to know a guy that was on the drainage board. You think he could pull up some strings and
Yeah.
save us some $10? Are you still on are you still on that drainage board?
Yeah.
They just gotta get paid.
Earl Grossman, we're helping Earl out again?
Right.
Yeah.
How many meetings you guys have a year?
Twice.
You know, pretty.
Usually once a month.
It's in the mobile.
Really?
park,
Yeah,
past
but-
everything.
Depends on if they have anything, you know.
Nobody
taken
no
care of.
family, no
We just-
nothing?
First time this ever
None
happened, we
that
just
wanted to
had
do
like
anything.
6 months.
I guess
Without
there's some
me.
burnt bridges, it sound like.
We had a
Sound like
meeting Monday,
So,
Yeah,
but that's the first we've had since January.
yeah,
But
Well,
most times
last year,
it's
2
one
years
a
ago,
month.
remember that?
yeah. I know they come through.
His family lived in
I don't know if there's
Alabama or
rain.
Arkansas or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
We ain't coming up for that.
I don't have a clue, 'cause I didn't see anything dying.
Yeah,
So they cremated it.
Specific, whatever they're.
Sent the
trying to
herd
do.
Yeah.
down south.
yeah, I think.
You do
brush
something with that.
kind of was-
We paid for
I
it.
know
I just
some-
hate it because it goes in the ditch and it runs out to the creek, and then it's in the creek, and it runs out to the.
Oh, you're gonna get the
Yeah.
4-H.
I don't eat fish out of it.
Yes.
You did good
Yeah.
job. Summer kickoff festival.
Disbursements, what else you got for me over there, Steve? You got the checks?
I'm doing it.
He's doing
Oh, you got-
checks. There's just bank statements,
Yep.
money market statements. There's
Just-
a,
Hang on.
just going through the payroll, which you're already looking at it pretty much.
Sure, look.
I see Steven and Stephanie in here a lot.
Yeah.
16 checks each.
Gotta keep going.
You gotta eat.
Gators gotta eat. Charlie, how's he doing with it?
He was,
His wife still mowing the grass and everything?
no, his grandson is,
Oh, okay.
Teddy's son,
Teddy.
Teddy,
yeah.
Teddy's son Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy's son Teddy, okay.
Okay,
I
good.
was trying to slip my mind, so I should have known, easy.
Little Teddy.
Little
Teddy's bigger
Little
than
Teddy.
Little
Big Teddy now.
Little Teddy's a big boy. There's Andrew's pay, $16. There's a batteries.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your $10. It's in here for your ditch.
Money's on the way.
Yeah, well,
It's in here.
Yes. Yes, yes.
gotta maintain those ditches.
Yeah.
Gotta keep
I
some
need
money
to go
there.
there.
Gotta keep
Go
the
on
flood
vacation,
water
get
rolling.
some assistance for my house.
Yeah.
Mike, fill out an application.
I'll fill out an application, see what you say. I want $600. What's the maximum?
5.
Oh,
So
5 would work. I can drink one less person down on vacation
would be
for that extra 100.
see what we can do. I can't deny anybody to turn an application, so feel free.
I ought to do one just so he'll deny it. Stephen, you're a bad guy.
I'll give you the official denial paperwork.
Sweet. I like that. If I ever come up here, it better be emergency.
Yeah.
I'll never come up here though, because if it gets to that point that I come up here, I'm just letting the house go. I'm gonna leave it in with Ken. I'll let Ken can have it.
Alright.
I'll live in Ken's garage. I'll just move his weights around and everything, so I have no.
You're gonna take long to do that.
There. disbursements,
Gotcha, Davis.
receipts.
Looks fine.
Okay. All money received in.
All payroll checks and total deliveries on employee earnings, yes.
Got that.
All tax withholding deposits are accurate and on time.
Those were in disbursements.
Okay.
You don't see those in the
put those
checks
first.
because they're electronic. They withdraw the funds out, but paperwork's in disbursements.
Do you write a check to the town of Argus every month? For
Shit.
the electric?
Like writing multiple checks at Town of Argus every month.
No. There's multiple are assistants. I'm talking about like us, like my house, they just take that out of my account.
Oh, okay.
Your HSA,
Uh,
I never have to bring a payment, so I never forget it.
yeah, I write a check, you know.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah.
It's probably easier for you record
Keep
wise.
track
Our
of that.
meeting yesterday with.
But me, I just,
Yeah, just let it automatically.
Well,
It's supposed to-
on there.
it comes out the
Always
13th.
swapped
Oh,
every
yeah.
time.
instead of
You
15.
know, okay.
It's been some days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're-
If I don't have the money the 13th, I'm not gonna have it the 15th.
Which they was, well. One of the farms.
Yeah, you know, that way you never
Yeah.
miss it. You never,
An
you don't get your
individual
water turned off.
Messing with the gauge, the water.
Until just boing.
Yeah.
Ouch.
At the dam.
Yeah.
At the lake.
I did have to put those guys to
There's a
work.
year
I knew I would change it, stick it out.
I-
But where my,
Not hard.
you know,
When they used to.
Mhm.
About
that
it.
valve, is great.
Well,
That's not like,
They-
I gotta get a control, we haven't heard from them about
But
that.
the one goes up to the spigot, there's no
Thing
shut off.
thing is, our
That's when it
jurisdiction
comes in,
really
it's
is
not working.
with the
So I
end
had
of
to
the
have call
ditch.
Phil and the guy.
And then
Shelby.
Shelby?
again, at the
They
outlet.
couldn't get on too much
You
water,
know.
so the next day they came out and brought it
But
up.
back to the lake is-
Jacked it, and then
Huh?
it was a couple weeks before
Oh,
I came
yeah.
back to it, and had come back and shut off, and I got everything changed out. They just left the,
Wrench.
Some of them say we can.
I turned it back on.
We only do that for people that we know.
That's
Somebody get
That's true.
arrested.
I'd leave my wrench out there for a couple days
Yeah.
at somebody's house while
You
they're
know,
working.
tampering with.
Because I'm like, you're gonna be paying me, if I have to come here after hours, every time, you're
What's
paying
that got to
$100.
do with the drainage?
Yeah.
I'll just leave his wrench,
He
which
said
will
she,
make Lisa mad.
you know, she did something
Well, we had
to
done quick,
change the,
we
you
had
know,
done a half
so
an
they
hour,
could keep the
now they're back to pick it up, so, yeah.
lake higher or something.
Shark bites?
And,
I've been using that for summer league since I would not for that. I just
But-
did regular galvanized.
It's,
Oh, you did a compression.
needs to be a little bit of a soap.
Yeah, I put the
Oh,
ball
yeah.
valve in
For sure.
on the inside for shut off to go out.
Right.
It had the crank when it was leaking. For the where the shut was picking off
So did you?
inside the house.
Yeah, you didn't change the bottom one?
Where it comes in from the I'll have a plumber come do that. So
It's the same.
yeah,
It's the same what you just did there with the spigot.
yeah,
Ball valve,
well, I can do that.
you cut it, put your compression on there to your ball valve, and then,
You
Plug your-
use a sharp bike gun?
heck yeah, I got it all over my house.
Well, I do too, but I thought, well, that's a main valve coming in. I didn't know if I want a shark bike.
That 60 pounds is no different than what's inside your house. It's
Oh,
60 pounds,
Okay,
staying the same.
well, I might do that. Then. I can do that.
Save you a little
I
money.
would say a little bit. Alright, good deal. Everybody sign?
I didn't.
Nope, I have.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't ask for a vote until they sign.
21, huh?
Sim-
Man, that life flew by.
The whole year.
That's one good thing about my job. I always know what the date is. I have to write it down so many times. For the schools. My hands smell a little bit like chlorine. I had to go do a sample today. Schools.
But look how clean those fingernails
Yeah,
are.
they're clean. I wash them and scrub them. Because you don't want that chlorine still.
I'll make a motion to approve the internal controls quarterly review.
Yep, there you go.
Second.
All in favor?
I,
All right.
Alright.
I did the fancy talk on the very first one after that. It's all in favor or not.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Done. All right, we're looking at we talked about this last meeting, just updating some language in our township assistance standards in regard to the, because I had this Brandon Cooper from Palmer's now, it used to be Van Gilder's, and then Deaton had it for a little bit right by the courthouse. He reached out and was asking me how that all worked, so I thought we better explain this a little bit better. And again, it just comes down to clarifying that we have a maximum of $2,000 per calendar year for cremation or burial assistance per household. So, and the total amount of cremation and burial assistance shall be determined by deducting any monetary benefits and payments received from other sources from the total invoice. And then we will pay that. If the amount is less than $2,000, we'll pay the remaining balance. So we would pay that, and then if the amount is over $2,000 due, we still pay the maximum of $2,000.
So they must have had one that was in Walnut Township, but went up there.
He was just asking for clarification what we did, because that's just people, so they kind of know kind of what we can do. But
Okay.
no, I didn't have anything with him. He was just reaching out for that. But
Oh, nice.
thought we would just clarify that we're not going to pay just $2,000 every time, because if more money comes in and it's less than that, we're paying less.
Correct. We're not just gonna give them 2,000, they get to pocket the change.
Exactly. So that's what that
Do
clarification.
you want me to sign it?
If you guys adopt it, yeah.
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2026-06.
I'll second.
All in favor? Nice. Okay.
Yeah, everything's the same. Everything's the same other than what was added.
Yep.
Okay, so we talked about that last time, and have the resolution ready this time. Okay.
How much more do you have? Come
Oh,
on.
we're just getting started. All right. Well, I'll explain. So, raising the salaries. We're gonna have a lot of work to do with this merger next year. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of my time. I'm probably gonna have to forgo some of my time with the church
Mhm.
and to be able to get through some of this. So I did bump mine up to compensate for that, because I'm gonna probably lose compensation from there, because it's gonna take a lot of time. So if you're not good with that, then I can lower it back down. It was gonna be 15, I put it at 18. And then I bumped you guys, because you guys are gonna have more time. We're gonna have more meetings, probably at least 5 meetings. We're gonna have to have 3 public meetings for the merger.
Oh,
And there'll probably be a couple meetings that hash things out. So you guys went from 1,050 to 1,300. On that. That's about $50 a meeting.
Okay.
But
where's that at?
right there,
Oh, at the top. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then this clerk went from 28 to 3,000. It was a 6% increase this year. There's gonna be a lot of time, and a lot of work involved coming in, because when you set it all up, then we have to come up with a new township name. I mean, Walnut and Green go away. So now you have
So that's
to,
do Walnut 1 gone away?
it'll be all new,
You know what I mean?
whatever,
That's
yeah.
weird.
It's gonna be different.
Walgreen?
Yeah, do Walgreens.
We'll do
Well,
it
that's
to
kind of going away too in places.
Yeah.
Walgreen, I pick up my Halo around here too. Walgreen.
So, because then you have to start prepping everything, all that goes into creating a new township, getting that all in place. I mean, that's all the government documentation, everything changes. Bank accounts, government accounts, all those things.
I mean, our bank account would change.
Well, I mean, names.
Just a name on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be able to do the same, we should change the name on
We
it.
have a new entity, yeah, but there's just a lot of extra work.
Well, yeah.
How many cemeteries do they have over there?
They have 2.
And we have 1, 2.
We maintain 2.
We have 3, don't we?
We maintain 2.
Yeah.
Walnut Church of the Brethren still maintains theirs, and Town of Argus.
If Town Argus had their way, they'd give us that if they would.
Yeah. But they got We got 4 in our
They don't
township,
deal with it.
but we just
They
want
hate
to at this point. But if Walnut Church, I think it's called Walnut Church now, isn't it? I don't know if it's
Yeah, it's just the
just
Walnut
Walnut
Church.
Church.
It's no longer.
Should they ever, they're still going, but
They,
should they ever dissolve or
They
whatever?
got out of that conference.
If they don't have an association to maintain it, it goes back to the township. That hasn't happened yet. So they-
Okay.
But,
That's an equitable increase in pay. I'll give it to you. It's gonna be
there's gonna be a,
probably still under German townships. And that's all.
yeah. Well, this is, I don't know.
Can I get that?
Probably bigger than them. We're gonna be like Russia.
I don't know where that increase is for
They probably each get 30
square miles. We're 6 by 6 basically.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna happen. We
4 by 6, 5 by 6.
Are they just gonna, the entity just gonna make it one big and add the town of Argus in? Or is it gonna be separate? Like a Walnut 1, Walnut 2? These guys are in Walnut 2, I'm in Walnut 1.
Yeah,
And we
no,
agreed, is
right.
it just gonna be
it would be.
whatever the new name is and no Walnut, no 1 or 2, just everything's one township?
I think that's the way it.
Yeah, but the town residents,
Gonna
you're
redraw
gonna have
that.
a precinct 1, precinct 2, basically, because if you're in town and you're outside of town,
Right.
so that you have that.
In all honesty, I think
I see.
if we take it over, then I think we ought to just rename the whole thing Walnut. That's my thought.
You can. They recommend. Of course, I say after all the stuff on that, you know, if people are throw a fit on it, people used to be agreeing on what's going on. Then you,
Well, here's the
Well,
thing.
take over the town.
Here's the thing.
If you don't like it.
I guess
If you don't
that's,
like it, run it.
that's what those 2 or 3.
they're going to be required to merge, though.
Yeah, that's what those 2 or 3 meetings that we're gonna do beforehand. That's something, I mean, I'd rather keep it Walnut too. Everything's name everything Walnut, and if we have 3 meetings and nobody comes in to complain about it, you know, just like
Yeah.
they do for budgets, right? We have the 3 readings. And on the 3rd reading, you pass it for the final time because nobody came in and complained. Then we make it Walnut.
Yeah.
But if not, there's no reason why we can't have backups ahead of time.
Well, you know, no reason people can't come in. and
I mean, if they're gonna have German Township, we need to have Netherlands Township or something like that, Sweden Township.
Well, Bourbon is Bourbon Township. You
Yeah.
always have Argus Township.
There you go, we just name it Argus
I like
Township.
that.
There you go.
Just do
I
that.
forgot about that, that's right.
What was Sydney and what was the other one?
Starts with an
The
M.
2 towns.
It was Sydney and what was that?
It was what Argus was before.
Yeah,
The 2 railroad towns that down there.
there's some roads over here, it was Fremont.
Fremont.
It was
Yeah,
Fremont.
it's on my street.
It wasn't then, it was Fremont.
Sydney,
Yeah, it was over here, I kept naming the street, pointing the street over here, it's your street. Well, technically, you live on Fremont, but you could live on Washington. too.
Everyone in Washington. Yeah, I could go either way. So we could be.
And we had town employees here for 18 years, didn't know we had a Washington Street.
It's short street.
It's a short street, there's no houses on it, there's no addresses on it from a house,
It's true.
so it was kind of funny.
Yeah, you'd have to be thinking of the township.
At least to my concerns.
Yours, Argus Township.
Oh, so our slogan was a town within a park, which would be Park Township, Dragon Township. That's cool.
It is cool.
But
We painted our water tower for Argus School, that's enough. They don't get the township.
Don't get the township. Yeah, you know, something to think about.
Okay,
But so in the discussion, then down you see the lead. Where are we at here? Professional services. In a Zoom meeting, we're a special case, and Jeff Bellamy, who did our fire territory, he did the Zoom meeting on July 9th. We just had it. Sat through that, and then we'll go over some of this murder stuff in a little bit, but. You can send questions in on the chat on the Zoom, and I sent in the question, well, what if your neighboring township has no trustee or board running? Because the board we have to have identical resolutions coming from each township, and if there's nobody there,
yeah, what happens?
what do we do? And he had a lot to say about that. He said, you're going to have to call me.
It's gonna take too long.
This is gonna take.
You might have your very own. You might have to come in for another $60 to get another meeting set up for Steve.
So they recommend so he just said, and it may not reach this, but just budget 10,000 for services
For his legal fee.
to be able to do some of these things.
Okay.
So I budgeted. It's there. It's in
Doesn't mean
there.
we have to use
It
it.
doesn't mean we have to use it, but I don't know what there's going to be. There's several avenues depending on what kind of cooperation they get. If they call
Why
Jacob
wouldn't
in, and if Marie continues,
Why wouldn't the Indiana Township Assistants be able to guide us through that process? Why would we have to spend $10,000 to Bellamy? Should we have to? I mean, maybe we don't have to, but I'm good with budgeting it.
yeah, we can budget, and if I don't know.
They're the ones that are kind of running the show on that. I mean,
Well, they ITA stepped in to preserve townships because the Senate bill or the House bill was going to eliminate them, so they opted to go with the Senate bill, which is mergers. So it doesn't do away with townships,
So Bourbon.
but it's
Township-
going to eliminate some townships because there are required mergers.
So typically they'll probably go with Bourbon.
I don't know. They have a firefighter. They may not score enough points. They might. Depends on. I have all that.
Well, you don't.
I've got
It's
all
just something
that.
in my mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thinking out
I don't
loud.
know.
You don't need to dig into it.
There will be a list at the end of this year of required townships to work for the DLGF's created.
oh really?
So here's what happens though. If we are proactive and initiate the merger before June 30th of next year, then we will have control of that and
So
not,
tell
and
me-
not be told what
I'm telling you
we're
right now,
doing.
the TLGF, what they'll do, they'll take Green Township and merge it with Union. over
They can
Colorado.
merge with Union, or they could force you to merge with the local municipality. And
Right.
Our town of Argos could become town of Argos.
Right, and
So we're
move us over to Tippecanoe and Bourbon to merge
so
Walnut Township.
so
So I can see that happening.
So if we're proactive and get all this going, first we can't start now because it's an election year, but January 1st, 2027, we can. But we can get things. We can get things. What he said we can do is get things in place this year and ready to go.
But really, it still makes sense because, you know, both townships, kids go to the school of
Same
Argos,
school, yeah,
you know.
same fire
So
territory.
why, yeah, the fire territory, it makes sense that,
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
but that's a problem with a lot of things that make sense.
That's when it goes totally the other
Yeah,
way.
common sense. I'll throw that out.
where's the township line at Harrington?
Right there at the curve at State Road 10, Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, they won't. They,
It's,
won't.
it's zigzag.
They could, but that makes zero sense with that unit.
Basically, you follow that fence.
They, anyone with half a brain would keep Green and Walnut together.
Yeah, yeah. But it would come down to the county.
I just like to be
Marshall
prepared.
County would be the ones in charge and control of that.
So
Over which townships merge?
Unless we initiate.
Boy, they can sure screw up things.
they'll make everything. They'll make everything Center Township,
Just,
in Marshall County, Center Township, West Township. Make everything that.
I vote for German South.
I can't go to that.
nay.
Nay. All right.
Yeah, there's another. We could be South Township. You know, where the South is Marshall County. South. I like hers better.
Thank you. All right.
Boy, I
Anyway,
I'll take that back because somebody might look online and
You don't need to take it back. It's
fashion Marshall County.
truth hurts.
We're not
Sometimes,
bashing
I
them.
mean, that's just reality of life.
It's just
so a few other things like operating supplies. If we're going to be, if this all goes through, then I can have order some books, the ledger books in the new name and all that stuff. There's receipt books.
Yep.
And those are expensive. Checks. So if it goes through, I'm just budgeting money if it goes
But
through.
one would, yeah, but one, if that were to, merger were to happen, that would take place in 2028?
It would start January 1st, 2028. So, but we can have things in place and ready to go.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But, so this is for 27 budget, that's why I was just looking at the care of cemeteries and stuff. But
And so-
that'll have to be worked.
That's all the same.
That'll have to be worked out next July
Correct.
in that budget.
Yes. which I don't even know what she has in that right now.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about it now.
Yeah, it would have to be next year. But I'm just thinking in terms of what if there is some prep we can get those things. Those are things that you can get ordered and ready to go once it's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Because it takes time to get those all ordered in the end. And you're not waiting around when you're rolling. When January 1st comes, you're ready to roll. The cemetery stuff, yeah, can be worked out. 'Cause you usually don't pay that until end of April and in 2028. So
Yeah.
but we would have to know next year to budget.
What's the capital outlays? Well, unless you're not, are you still up?
So I bumped it. It's 2,000. I bumped it to 3.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna have to do to if all these records that she's gonna bring over here. Or are we gonna have to get something to put them in?
Another safe.
Another safe. I don't know what kind of.
Because you can't get rid of them, you gotta keep the records.
You gotta
You
maintain
gotta,
them.
yeah, you gotta keep them,
So
so.
I was looking at some file cabinets, a couple file cabinets.
No, I guess what was on my mind was does the servicing, I don't remember, do tornado sirens get serviced annually? Does
Yeah.
that fall under that?
That falls under the repairs and maintenance. The 4,000.
Okay, all right. Very
Yeah.
good. I see.
And the utilities is the sirens,
Understand.
the electric service.
Well, okay.
For which is about that. That's a little under 5,000.
Then recreation fund, we're just gonna maintain status quo?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Recreation and township assistance is same.
Nice.
Now, I bumped rainy day up.
See that?
So this comes back to the capital improvement plan. Okay, so we'll get into this now a little bit because we are on the budget. So we can't do our capital improvement plan because they don't even have the workbook out. They won't even have the template out until August. Things have changed again.
Oh,
So,
So the county's not gonna get our money if we don't use it?
well, no, just a sec.
I just pushing their
So,
timeline back.
yeah, they're going back to the first kind of the thresholds they had. If your funds exceed 150% of your budget and you have $200,000 in your capital funds, then you have to do a capital improvement plan. So the 135,000. If we kick the dog park and the pickleball courts in the next year, we budget that 135. That puts the amount of money we have in our funds will be under the 150%. So we won't have to do a capital improvement plan.
All right, I'm out.
Okay.
Great idea,
Yes.
but if we're gonna merge, we're gonna get this done,
Uh-huh.
should we save that money if we can? To put another 6 sirens in Green Township side?
We can. We can do
So
that
then
too.
the entire township, Argus Township, is now covered.
Yeah. That can be done too.
Instead of
In fact,
dog park and pickleball courts, save that money for that because you know how much that costs.
mhm.
Add 20% because it was done 5 years ago,
Yeah,
4 years ago.
it was 127,000.
Yeah, so
It's gonna be a lot more.
it's gonna be 140, 150,000 now to do it.
Yeah, and I don't know how many we would need. If we would need
Correct.
another 6 or
It's roughly the
4.
same size as
4 or
this
5.
Walnut, isn't it?
It's pretty
Roughly.
close.
Very close, yeah.
So you're thinking at least 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And we could do it more strategically because Union Township butts up to us and
And they have
they have
They've got-
sirens,
Well, so there is
service coverage already, so
Yeah.
we can manipulate it
Yeah.
how we
It's a
want.
thought.
So
Yeah,
that
spend money.
the capital improvement plan is next. That's where I was gonna go with what do we want to do because
Right.
this is what we're looking at. But as long as I've got, I think if I had 130,000 budgeted, that would keep us under that threshold and we wouldn't have to do a capital improvement plan.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me.
I called the our DLGF rep. Slow down.
Yeah.
Tucker did get some clarification because we got here's the memorandum they sent out on it. Pretty confusing. And I said you need to
You need to clarify this.
you need to clarify. And she said there's some things in here they worded wrong because it's or and it should be and because the original statute. So she said well I'm gonna have to get with them on that and then some other questions there too. So and they made these changes. There's some delays from the September threshold to the 1st of January time frame. So she's got to give me some clarification on all this. But with going back to those thresholds, then we don't have that 30% going down a road fund. We'll still have to establish that fund
Right.
per the statute.
And not only does it change everything else, it changes the whole fire territory too.
The name, but you don't have to redo the territory though.
Right. You just have to change the name.
To change the
Don't want the
park
green
district,
on it.
yes.
It'll just
Yeah.
be whatever new name.
Correct.
Got a new T-shirt.
Yeah, so that'll be good. So there's it's gonna disrupt a lot of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of things gonna
Probably
happen.
more reason not to change it.
Yeah, I know. But green's gonna be forced, and if they're going somewhere, we want them to come stay
Yeah.
here. So they will be required because they scored 4. If you score 4 points or more, then you have to merge. So
What we score?
1.
Are you shocked?
It's because
Five.
that's
Five
because we
for us.
don't manage a fire department anymore. So we got dinged on that one.
But we don't what?
We don't manage a fire department. We never really did.
So if we did, we would have been a 3.
We're gonna be a 0.
Oh.
Yeah. Some of you, is your budget less than 100,000? No, ours is over 100,000. Did you have 24 less than 24 applications for township assistance? We had 70. Things like that. Are your stuff in on time? Yes, we get all the stuff on time. Was there a vacancy on your board or anything like that? No, but they did. They had vacancies. out
The
there.
vacancies, they didn't.
They were under
Lots of-
100,000. They don't manage it, and they didn't know what
A lot of
township
stuff
assistance.
off time.
I mean, budget a few.
I know.
Yeah, and I called Marie and I went through it on the phone with her, and I used the ITA scoring tool, and I told her, yeah, you guys hit 4, you're gonna have to merge. So we kind of started that discussion back then.
Good.
And like I said, she's retiring, but she's wanting to come on next year and help through this. So yeah, that's kind of where that's going. But
Okay.
that's so the 135, and then this can be changed because we're not having in a minute we can look at this discussion here and I can come back and change this. Our budget hearing is October 6th. And we're gonna have another, well, depending on where this capital improvement plan goes, we may have to have another meeting in September if we have to adopt one. If we don't, then, because we have all this in here, that's what she's gonna find out for me.
No, okay.
So, I'm hoping that we don't. And then, we'll just need to leave this in here for what do we want to do. I need at least 130,000 budgeted.
Right. And you got other three.
But we don't have to use it. We don't have to do anything.
Let's
Correct.
budget it. I like it.
Yeah,
Yep.
like,
We budget it.
Budget
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
If we need it, it's there. I mean, we gotta have another freaking meeting and post another gosh dang thing if we have to go in and increase our funds. So just do it now.
Yeah.
If we don't spend it, then it just goes, we're good. Ain't like anyone's taking it away from us.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Yeah. So I can leave it at 135,
Yep.
or I can
Yeah.
take it to 140 if you're thinking about fire sirens next year. But I don't think it's gonna happen next year.
I just want to wait till we get the okay that we are merging,
Yeah, I
then we can
yeah.
move
I
on.
think, yeah, I
With
think
the
we're
sign.
gonna have enough to do for.
Well, I'll leave it at 135. If you still want to do that dog park, we can pay out of that, and there's still
They're
money.
dragging their feet on it anyhow.
There's still,
They are
there's still
dragging
money. and everything.
I can't get a response.
Yeah.
Damon says he'll get back with me. He doesn't, but he's in soccer season now, so his mind's totally focused.
Practice is a couple hours a day. Whatever, dude. It's a phone call.
Not everybody's like you, Ken. Not
Whatever.
everybody's like you.
Well, they need to try a little harder.
Get done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Gosh, that irritates me.
I know. I'll press them hard tomorrow. Again, see what they want to do.
Yeah, you can see what they want to do, and then
Because not only that, we put 6 more sirens up in green, and now the fire department's got to take care of those. Now we got to put the maintenance on top of that.
yeah, you gotta add that in. This is me and
Batteries,
utilities,
monthly
meters. And
might as well just double our monthly payment right now to RMC. Because that's our EMC.
yeah,
right there.
we'll see if they can do what they did for us last time. Donate the
Polls.
yeah, put it in.
So, yeah. I mean, okay.
So
Move on.
yeah, a lot of things
Sorry.
to think about going ahead, but So I'll just leave it at 135 then, and that should get us clear of capital
Service
improvement.
9,000, prescriptions 500.
And yeah, that's all the same.
That's all the same.
42 for the.
Yep.
Yeah, the rec, same, but yeah, bumped up. So we are gonna have quite a bit more time invested
Yep.
next year to go through all.
So we went from, so people, I can read to hear this, we went from 177,000 last year to 255 this year.
Yeah, mostly
And the
because
major-
we're-
Mostly because the
Rainy day
135
fund.
rainy day budgeted
Yeah, we
for
went up
project.
35 and 20, we went up 60,000 on the rainy day.
Yeah.
To budget for the dog park and the pickleball court currently, but that all could change.
Correct.
Depending on how things go and what projects we want to
Okay.
do.
So do you need a motion for this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unless you see anything else you want to update, change, or try to think through all of that for what's coming. Probably can't
We'll miss
know
something,
everything, but
but that's
at
okay.
least if we got a little extra budgeted, then
I'll entertain a motion for the budget.
I'll make a motion that we approve budget estimate.
No, second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wow.
you can keep that.
Congratulations.
You want to vote or
Steve.
anything? Okay.
I think congratulations as well. You guys have more work to do too.
Are you,
Do all the meetings.
are you in Walnut or Green Township?
I'm a trader.
Really?
He's a consignor.
We only use employees from March Township. Out the door. We'll find another employee.
You say that, but you might be absorbed by seven. Well, it's all said
Never
and
know.
Yeah, could be.
done. Couple years.
If Andrew has his
Couple more years.
computer, he'll get it done that way.
Be Marshall Township.
All right, what's next on the list?
There we go.
With the exception of German.
Retro things.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
German
right.
Township and everything else will be Marshall.
The Germans all by themselves.
So we already touched on the capital improvement plan. This is the next thing. So we bumped up the fire truck payment. I had the 50,000 in 28, but we went ahead and paid it this year. So I changed that. And then we had the dog park on for this year at 25,000. That was our 75 budgeted for the rainy day. So depending on where that goes, it's still there. We can still use it. The money's still there. If not, we can push that into 27. We have the pickleball courts on there, which budget 100. I put 110 because I was looking at kind of doing some averaging. And this all can change because we may not even have to do a capital improvement plan. We gotta figure that out. But this is kind of where things we're bumping to. We had 100,000 in 28 for renovating this building with the town of Argus, but that may not happen because here's what it is. Since they changed back to these two, it's both 100. If your funds exceed 150% of your total budget, and you have $200,000 in your funds, then you have to have a capital improvement plan. And at that point, if we understand it, is, and I've not heard much where this roads and infrastructure comes in here now, because it was going to take 30% of your of funds that weren't allocated for your capital improvements. So we didn't have any money go into that fund because we had the capital improvement covered it. So my question is going to be then, well, if we're under these thresholds, then that money should be untouchable. It should not have to go into
Correct.
Roads and infrastructure fund. That's what I want to find out. Otherwise, there's just a lot with these changes. There's a lot of questions that's still flying around right now that I don't.
By design, probably.
I don't know where it's all going to come down at. So that's why we put the money in there to avoid having to pay into infrastructure. So these things are loose. These things can be changed. They're not in stone. Takes a resolution.
All I'm saying, I understand it. Did the town approach you about 100,000 for this building?
We had extra money. What do we want to do? That's one of the things that we could do
Okay.
with it.
If the town wants us to pay 100,000 to help build this building, then they should not be charging you yearly rent
Well, that would,
at all.
well, going forward, if that happened, yeah, that's right.
And they can turn their conditioner.
And they get your darn air conditioner on.
Air.
I know. So,
So,
you know what I mean, though? 'Cause,
yeah,
I mean, that's just kind of
yeah, and I don't know how far, I know that they're trying to get grants. I don't know how far 100,000 million can go on this building. Probably not too far, but.
I don't,
Yeah,
what are
probably
they,
not.
what are they going to look for? Because everything in here is new.
I think roof is a big thing.
It has to be roof, 'cause-
And they were talking about adding on,
Yeah, because all this was,
utilizing the back, opening it up and utilizing the back.
that could be, because all now is storage.
Yeah. I don't know. That's still,
Okay, that's way away.
yeah, there's no movement on that. There's even talk of tearing this building down, so I don't know
Well, you know what?
who's gonna win on the council.
We'll find another company to hold our meetings.
That's right. So,
Roof's not leaking, it's in decent condition.
What's wrong with it?
when I say it's cost them money, probably utilities and stuff like that.
So what?
More than you get from the. It's still.
So
Why would you ever?
There's a
tear
lot
it
of
down?
other things that cost them money.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you tear it down? Sell it.
It's exactly, sell it.
Tell them to tear it down. That's ridiculous.
All right, what's next?
Or sell it, I guess, I don't know what they're gonna sell, that's just one of the things that they. But anyway, the only thing on rec fund was for 28 was playground equipment, 30
Yeah.
grand
Seems good to me.
Or
for a large piece of playground equipment.
donate to the park?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it can't go out here,
No.
Why not?
Oh, no, that's a graveyard.
that's shut
There's
down.
already a park there.
Here's the fun part, though.
Yeah,
For some reason, they're now considering that grandfathered in.
yeah, so it's,
Because that's the first thing we said, well, if we can have a dog park there, because you can't have playgrounds, I want all that stuff ripped out. No, that's grandfathered in, so it can stay.
Who's making?
Well, in my 30 years
I
at
need
the town
to
park,
know, I need to know who determined this.
the park board.
The
The,
park-
the biggest person that complained
Under legal counsel or
about
under
the
their
dog park
own,
up there,
or under
she
their own
passed
bullshit?
away. So,
Was it under their own thought process or by legal counsel?
probably the wrong thought process.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not putting words in people's mouths. I don't know.
So that's where we pulled off for that.
that's fine. We just don't put anything in the park.
So if there's anything we want to do, I mean, for the, right now, if things go through, we don't have to do that, we can build that fund and sit on it. That brings up another point, when you reset, just like the fire territory, now you it's your one opportunity to set your levy or your budget,
Yeah.
that's it, so. Of course, green would come in, what green receives and water receives all comes in. But there's talk of the lit comes under county control.
Of course it does.
So how much the townships are gonna get is up to the county. So you kinda have to go lobby the council up there for lit money. And I'll tell you right now, the lit money right now for this year is gonna be about $55,000 comes into the township. And that's pretty much what I run the general fund on. I don't take as much as the levy, I put that towards the township assistance. So, I know, I don't know how much green gets, but, they might get to 55. Put that in, but we're gonna have more expenses. Sirens, we're gonna do sirens, cemeteries.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of township assistance out that direction, because most of the,
Not a lot of rentals.
no, yeah, most of the needs are within one, so. Don't know where all those numbers are gonna fall, but we will have to set our rate, think about that too, so that's something.
Okay.
Going forward, and when you do that, now you have to get a place like Baker Tilly involved to run all those numbers. Like they did for the fire territory,
Yeah.
so I don't know where that's.
Baker Tilly ran the entire numbers for the town for years.
Yeah, so. we can find something
Every
else.
single time they came back, you gotta raise your rates. You're going broke. Baker Tilly comes in and I hope no way Baker Tilly sees this, but every time Baker Tilly speaks, it's doom and gloom.
Mm.
You're broke, raise your rates. Raise your rates. You're broke. We've already raised our rates 20% this year. You gotta raise your rates more.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're doom and gloom.
Right. But they're gonna want to see a study like that
I
for the rates that we're gonna.
Sorry, someone else. I can't see.
Yeah, we always can. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have to take. I just used it as an example, but
Right.
you know, that's another expense you're looking at.
Yeah, that's.
That wasn't cheap.
It's 25 grand, if I remember correctly, last time the town used it for the clerk treasurer.
So.
It was 25 grand.
Yeah, 25 grand is 12,500 and 12,500.
Yeah, but this is ours, we're all one, so it's 25 grand. And
I
then,
understand.
who knows if that price is not anymore.
Which will that
Oh,
have? Yeah, will that have to take place next? Yeah, have to take place next year. So we, like I said, I got the professional expenses at 10. And if it's more, we can always do additional appropriations if we had to.
And
If money's sitting
maybe,
there.
Bellamy knows somebody down there that can run the numbers.
Taxes should go down. We're gonna be more efficient. There's
Yeah.
less government.
Right.
You're dissolving one body of government. We're gonna be more efficient.
That's always worked.
Taxes should go down.
Yeah. Yeah. My concern, that's why I brought it with the lit, with the county, kind of depends on what's gonna happen with the county for what we do. So there's gonna be a lot to figure out next year. As far as, we'll have to take a look at Green's budget, what are they budgeting now, what are their needs, what are we looking at? And then trying to figure out what the county's gonna give us. We had actually, in the merger process, basically consult with, well, not really consult, but what did they say here? Basically telling I mean, they can't stop us, but basically telling the Marshall County that we're initiating this. These are all the notes from the merge meeting. I thought it was in here. It was all that. I don't see it, but maybe it's in here. Anyway,
Do we have the ability to say we will not take Green Township?
we don't have to. But if the county gets to decide, then we lose.
Yeah.
And we lose. Or who knows where they'll send it.
County can make it?
Well, Green is gonna they're gonna be required to merge
I
regardless.
get that. But
So-
can they make Green take it over? Can they make us take it over? I'm just curious. Do you know? You don't know, you're not sure. That's
well,
fine if you know.
If they have the decision, yeah, they could tell us, yes, you're gonna merge with Green. They could definitely do that. Or they could tell Green who they're gonna merge with. And then that's where it's gonna go. If you want them to decide.
And then what if everybody stepped off this board?
Then what?
Then everybody stepped off this board, then what they voted.
Well, Walnut doesn't have to merge, because
So I'm asking.
You're going.
we don't have to merge. So if you guys went off, then they would caucus somebody else in or appoint somebody else in. We would still exist.
point is, if we don't like what they're saying, we just freaking say no.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Let's move.
I know.
And you're right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I just.
There can be some negotiating all the time, maybe.
Yeah. Definitely. See, we got to get with Green. We got to bring if we're gonna do this. See where things go. Yeah, we don't have to start it.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not advocating that we don't. Don't misunderstand me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're just saying that we don't have to even do anything.
Not what I'm saying. I'm asking if we don't.
Oh.
I'm saying that if we don't like what they have to say about the lid,
Oh.
we can be like, we're out.
Well, they're in with the new statutes. It puts the county in charge of the lit, so they can disperse it how they want.
So they can only give us 20,000 if they wanted to.
There's a certain percentage,
Okay.
and no more, that's been allocated if they want to give that percent. And I forget the percent. I have to go back and look at what that is, but yep. So we're not guaranteed to have anything. But they may give some out. So we're supposed to get with
Good. What else
See
we
what
got?
we're gonna do. That doesn't happen until 28. So that's something that's coming next year where we're gonna have to figure that out.
Okay.
But if you merge with Green and we have a chance to reset the rate, we can reset it where we're not depending on the lit. That's what I'm saying. You can do that. But where does that raise it from? And what they receive now with what we need, is that gonna be sufficient? We may not have to just merge the two and just go with what they got. And that might work too. I gotta see some numbers.
Okay.
For all that. So we may not have to. Hopefully we won't have to.
All right, what number are we on?
2.
Oh my God.
No, we're gonna have to have it here.
Two, right?
So I guess we gotta. I don't really need anything on the capital improvement plan. Once I find out more details, then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So, basically, this gets tabled.
Let's table it, yeah.
Need a motion to what?
Sure.
Make a motion to table the capital improvement plan.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
All right. You already talked about the dog park.
Yep,
pickleball courts.
Call them immediately after
That
that.
there. And we were talking about the merger with Green, so I guess the question then is, do we want to move forward with starting this
Yes,
discussions?
my vote
We
is
can't,
yes.
we can't do any resolutions or any adopting this year.
Right, but my vote is yes out loud, so that the camera can see me say yes.
Okay.
What's your vote?
We have a motion.
We don't have to make a motion.
All right.
I think we need to at least get it started.
You're talking about continuing the discussion
Yeah,
with.
continuing discussion with Green.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we can go as far as having everything ready to go, but we can't hold the meetings and do any resolutions until next year. But we can start
Fine.
having discussions to go in that direction.
Get them there at our next meeting.
Yes.
Put a big yes there, Steven.
Okay, so you want to have a motion
You said
to,
you didn't need a motion.
well, not during the discussion, but now.
Yeah.
You're such a pain.
I make a motion that we start
Process.
the process of discussions with Green Township about a merger.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Do you want to include Jeff Bellamy? Sorry, I forgot that note. Do we want to include,
Not if he's gonna charge us.
well, he's gonna.
We
start
are going.
this.
We
He's
don't-
gonna,
Do we need to,
actually need him now?
just at the start, or do we need him when we get closer?
I mean, what do you think?
I don't think we need to start paying the man until we know we need to pay him.
Yeah.
I know we
right,
put $10,000 in the budget, but
Yes.
what can township assistants tell us about the process? They may not know anything, and if they don't know anything, why would Bellamy think he knows anything? Because from everything you said, that's awfully confusing, and nobody can tell
Oh,
you
well,
anything at the deal.
yeah, this is something, this is the merger, this is the stuff. He's not with the LTF, he's with the ITA, but, he's got probably the best knowledge on how to go through all the merging type stuff, because they've done, there's only been 3 township mergers in the history.
And who handled them? And who are
He
they?
handled all 3.
He did?
He handled all
Do
3.
you happen to know where they're at? And how long ago or anything like that?
Was there one up in, was it Lake County up there?
Lake County.
Maybe. There was one up
Interesting, I
there.
bet that was wild.
I can't. I thought that was one. There was a few other ones, but basically, maybe pursue a little bit some questions with Jeff, because if we hire him to come on and do anything, it wouldn't be till next year, because we have to have the meetings and do all that stuff. That'd be next year, but maybe getting some input from him.
My question.
I've got a lot of input from the Zoom meeting, and it is posted. I can go back and review it.
Okay, so do we really need him the very first meeting with him, or should we
No.
wait?
No, we don't.
We don't need him to have a conversation with Green. We don't need him
Yeah.
until next year when we start going down that
Yeah,
path.
but
The conversation with
Yeah.
Green is should start exploring what they got going on, correct?
correct.
Am I tracking you?
Yeah,
Like, what
exactly.
exactly do you have here?
We have we're yeah.
What's your
Bring your
paper,
budget,
what do your
bring your
numbers look
numbers in.
like? What's your record? I don't remember what our paper goes back how many years?
all the way to
Oh, it
16.
goes all the way back to 16, you know,
Yeah.
just look at that, the historical record over there, if she has it.
Mhm.
That's the reason why I want, I mean, we don't
That's a
need Jeff.
discussion.
Yeah, we don't
Jeff
need,
when
we
we get.
don't need Jeff right now.
Correct.
No, but I was just thinking as far as the situation with nobody running over there. What I mean, we're gonna have to deal with that next year.
Right.
But as far as the discussions go, if I have any questions, I might just shoot them an email,
There you go.
but not actually hire her for anything at this point, or just talk to the ITA.
There you go.
If we pay ITA our dues,
Let's do that.
then they can get an answer.
Yeah.
And if we need to, go that route. And I don't know if Derek Jones, if that's something that he can handle.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably
he
wouldn't
doesn't,
want to.
he ain't never taken anything like that on the shore.
Yeah, it's a specialty thing, I know.
Because when we did the fire territory, if Derek could handle it, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have brought Jeff Bellamy
Yeah.
in for
Yeah,
that.
just a lot of
If,
stuff.
if Derek could have handled it.
Yeah.
Nothing against you, Derek.
Yeah.
I love it.
Get it done and just somebody who knows what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to hire him, then we have to hire him.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
at this time.
I just didn't want to have him jump in too soon.
Right.
Mhm. Sure.
That's all, that's my only concern.
So if I have any questions along the way, then I'll email ITA.
Send that state representative down there that drafted all this legislation, ask her questions about her legislation that she sponsored.
Yeah, hey, how do you handle this?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll Gary to begin discussion, so get Green Township.
Merge.
Together for me. Okay, next thing on the agenda, we're getting close here, so we talked about. Insurance
We don't
for
have,
the township, our property, for the sirens and our personal stuff, and,
don't we go through Jennings?
no.
Oh.
No, we go through, it was Miller and Sons. It's called NFP now or something like that. They went up $1,026 from last year. And coverages are all the same, nothing's changed.
What did we pay a year? Not this, but what did we pay for a year last year?
Well, it's $32.97, so it was around, what did I say, 1,026, so around 22,
2270.
2270.
You know what to say about insurance,
Yeah.
Tell me.
make a few phone calls, and get different quotes.
Yeah, this one expires August 8th.
I mean, if
So,
if there's 3 others, send them the, what do they call that? What's the word I'm looking for?
bids,
Your declarations.
declarations.
Send them the deck pages, send them the declaration pages and say, give us a quote,
Okay, it's a quote.
Get quotes.
give us a quote, can you beat this?
Who's
Because
the town?
that's a pretty significant,
Yeah.
$1,000 is an
That's-
awful
Yeah.
significant percentage,
Unless they change.
Yeah.
Steve.
What's
That
that?
is an awful big percentage of an increase.
Actually,
That's why I didn't pay it, and I brought it to the meeting, saying,
It's all-
this is a big jump.
Send it, yeah, we got
22, it's almost.
That's
And
a
I
lot.
told her, and I-
$1,020.
and I-
Yeah, that's.
I don't have, I mean, she just emailed me, and I told her, well, this is a huge increase.
So somebody bought them and jacked the rates up.
Yeah, and then I'm taking this
Shop.
to our board meeting, and I'll get back with you.
Shop it.
So that's what I said.
Tell them that they get 3, and I don't know, Jenny, where, did we carry, did Jenny carry our insurance at one time?
They just did bonds at one time, but
Yeah, I would send it, get some quotes.
There's plenty of companies out there that do
Yeah,
this.
they'll just want to read what we're insured for on the declaration pages and they'll shoot us a quote.
yeah, we just kind of send them what we got here,
Yeah.
all that stuff that we have covered.
Which we don't have a lot. I mean, their biggest cost is their sirens.
Yeah, that's the main thing we got. Well, the liability on public official liability.
Make sure that coverage for the tornado sirens is covered by tornado.
Definitely.
We are in a tornado. out
Because
there.
that one, on
It flipped.
15th and Juniper was real close last
Yeah.
year. That was a close one.
But everybody can hear the siren.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yep. Okay,
All right, next.
second on that one?
You don't need a motion for that.
Yeah, why don't you get a motion to.
You are
Get
the
it.
worst.
To shop for us,
Shop
I will
around.
make a motion to shop for insurance for township property assets.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Alright,
Needs a motion for everything.
we had our state board of accounts meeting back in April and, kind of mentioned at the meeting, I think it was before the meeting, so. They strongly recommend having a township credit card, mainly for online purchases. And I have to do some online purchases. I've got to do like
Equipment.
the taxes that I do.
Yeah.
Stuff
Surprised
like
you
that.
don't have one already.
We don't have
I
one.
just like writing checks. Those are pricey.
Yeah, they are pricey. So we have to have a resolution authorizing the use of a credit card, and we have to state the purpose for which it's used. Blah blah blah. That's got to be put in there.
What
So-
you need to do is get a credit card with points.
Yeah, right.
And then you can pay all the bills with that credit card. You pay the credit card off at the end of the month. You gain all the points. And you can go on vacation and stuff with it.
And then I get in trouble.
Oh, is that it?
Then you take about a 3-year vacation.
3-year
Then
vacation. I'll explain
security
vacation. I'm
penitentiary.
Texas. That's right.
Darn it. I tried.
So we'll pass on
No,
that.
but he never likes my ideas.
Okay,
No, it's a good idea.
so
It's a good idea. I never even considered that.
it's just it's just
Well,
it creates a little
it's
different
less
scenario.
Save your money on checks, and all we gotta do is look at monthly credit card statements.
That's not hard.
Well, it's not necessarily use it for everything, but
I get
Here
that.
and
There'll
there.
still be some less checks. You can,
Mhm.
yeah,
well, something to think about though. If you do too much of it though, almost everybody charges like that 3% when
Yeah.
you use a credit card. So
yeah. Some of it. What I was
I guess it does. It's not any cheaper to use a credit card.
No, it's not.
no. What I did is I would just use my own personal credit card wherever I go.
You get reimbursed.
And I would reimburse myself. But I do have a credit card with points, but I didn't use them. Just for the record.
I don't care.
Anyway, I didn't benefit.
I'm not stating the accounts. I don't care.
I didn't benefit. But this way, it comes right from the township, and by establishing those tax exempt status from the township, I can eliminate the taxes if there's any taxes on it.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I pay personally, I can't get that. So with a township credit card, you get the benefit of the tax exemption too. So if I don't have a resolution tonight, but just saying if that was okay, then I'll put that together for next time.
Make a motion so Steve can get a credit card for the
I'll
township.
make a motion that you create a resolution for the next meeting to get a credit card. Township credit card.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I was just kind of like, why do we need a resolution for that? Why can't we just
Well,
make a
it's-
vote on it?
It's required.
Oh,
Yeah, they require a resolution for it.
10-4.
So, yeah,
Triple
it has to state specifics in regards to how it's used.
I get that. Oh, okay, so that
At least
all
now you
established.
can-
That, all right, yeah, that's.
If you have to go down to the
established.
conference, you can just use that and put it on the credit card
There you go.
instead of staying in your hotel down in
Yeah,
Indy.
get a penny hot down there.
Sure. What's your per diem? $60 a night? You're not eating a Benihana's. $60 a night. You might eat somewhere else. Burger King.
That's right. Okay, next item is this one here. So, yeah, they went over the whole deal about not paying yourself in advance. So, I mean, I don't, but I wanted to clarify when we do get paid. So,
We paid at the last meeting of the year.
yeah, for you guys. So I just added in here. This is an existing policy that we already have. Back in 21, we adopted the employee salary benefits policy.
Uh-huh.
So I just added in, the only thing I added in is in italics. The salaries of the trustee and clerk shall be paid monthly on the 25th of each month. The advisory board members shall be paid annually in December at the year-end meeting.
Okay.
That's
So that's all you added?
Yep.
All right.
That just, so there's no payment in advance. I guess they have trouble with
Some people get to pay a little early.
paying.
What is it, a check and go?
Money and that's it. No.
It's
All right,
cash advance. Yeah, well,
I need a motion for resolution 2026.
You got it. Motion to approve that resolution.
Second,
You can
all in
sign it.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Steve,
It's just
quit
good.
bringing us this junk.
Well, this is
It's junk, Steve.
this way we're covered. Because if it's a monthly salary,
The only person here that could possibly get paid early is you.
I mean, it's not an
exactly.
hourly.
That's why I'm putting it in.
It's not an
I'm putting it
hourly.
in right.
They're not hourly positions.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
You know, we've had
Sound.
employees in the past have always went up to the girls and asked if they could, and some, I think, got it, but asked them to check it early.
Yeah, got that. Well, that's we have it right there. So when for this basically for audit purposes.
So, all right.
Okay.
Next.
Seems like we
You're
make a lot
next.
of resolutions to keep them out of.
What's next?
I know.
Oh, fire territory?
Fire territory.
Fire territory, just waiting on, this is the only thing, fire trucks in service, except for we're waiting on the brand new packs, still on back order. And they won't put the truck in service, totally in service, until the new packs get here. Now, I haven't heard if new packs are in, because I did see the fire truck crossing 31 on Marshall Street. No licensed sirens, of course, so it means they're just, either they're just driving around to be driving around, or the packs are in, and they're driving around for certain people to get familiar with it. I don't know.
Okay.
Other than that, as of right now, at the end of the year, Jacob and Ed are going to be off, unless Jacob gets back on, of course, with Green Township, because it's not right. But Ed lost town board.
Okay.
So,
Who do you think will jump on?
well, you got three choices. George, which he works on the fire department, so I think that's a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
But Ed Bark is also on the EMS, and he says it's okay. Second is Bobby, and he also works the EMS. And third choice is Eric Parton, which has nothing to do with EMS or fire. So
Don't matter to me.
it doesn't,
I don't care who that's from.
but I want everybody to know this right now. If George Knoll gets the nomination, I'm off. So you are gonna have to step back on. Because George tried to fire me for 16 years.
Really?
When he was on the town board before. Never got it done. I can't stand the old man, he can't stand me. So I will work with him on that territory.
Sometimes you have that.
So, so I'm just letting you guys know this right now, that it's on video.
Did we appoint you in, let's see, 22?
You did it for 1 year and you ran.
I nominate Ken.
All right.
I do it for 2.
I ain't
Was that,
Yeah, I know.
did that start in 22?
Yeah.
Plenty to keep.
So-
So I did 22, 23, so you've done 24, 25, so you've done 2 years. This is your 30 year
Yeah.
now.
I know.
So,
I know.
like I said, I
Yeah.
I've been
Anyway, with George, so-
stuff, many things.
So-
I'll stay, keep running and helping the townships. If he gets
When you
on there,
retire,
it's just gonna be a fight. Yeah, it's a fight I'm not gonna deal with. So,
when's that gonna be?
one of you guys will have to step up and take the board again.
So,
I just turned 55.
Yeah.
so that actually, so it'll finish up this year then.
Yeah, it'll finish this year up, but December 31st, he's done on the territory.
Okay, so
And like I said, Jacob, he took over for Dean, and Jacob's getting involved. I mean, he's asking a lot of questions and stuff, but it's not negative questions. He just doesn't know, wants to learn,
Right.
which is great. But he wants to stay on, but it all depends if he gets elected, and then if there is nobody. Because I heard there was nobody running. Nobody signed up.
Yeah,
Like we all
yeah,
put our name in and everything again.
yeah.
They did not. Nobody did. So.
So we'll see what happens. Okay, that's pretty much it.
That's it. It was a quick meeting.
Any other business? That's all I got then. If there's anything that you guys can think of.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I'll
I'll
entertain
make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Good. We're done.
Thank you, Andrew.
All I got.
Thanks, Andrew.